everyone. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Okay, so as I already wrote in the name of this live stream, you guys can read, I know this. I believe in you. I believe that you're very smart people. I am going to install the Christmas tree. Okay, like that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm going to install the Christmas tree. I decided to do it a little bit earlier than last year, but I was thinking that, last year I had my Christmas tree for like forever. I feel like I reinstalled it in February, maybe in like closer to the beginning of March. So this year I plan to install it a little bit earlier, so I remove it earlier too. So yeah, that's the plan. Привіт, привіт. Okay, so let me just move my light a little bit closer. It's not like it's going to help a lot, but maybe you'll be able to see me a little bit clearly, not in the full darkness, Okay, like that. Jesus Christ, oh my goodness. I cannot say that it helped a lot, so damn. Now I feel like it's too bright.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Setting up the tree for Christmas. What a lively Twitch session. May God this year save my mistress from seasonal depression. Red heart emoji.
Vinny, thank you very much for subscription. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Hello, Andy. Hello. Hello. Welcome, welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for keeping me company during this Christmas tree compilation. Okay. So, first of all, I need to clear up place a little bit. I bought a couple of branches in the store like that, just placed it in the vase because I was thinking that it will smell so nicely, but it didn't, and right now this rather smells. Instead of like smelling like a pine tree. Yeah, I feel like it has like, yeah, I should probably replace it very, very soon. But yeah, I bought it because I was thinking, oh, I'm going to buy a couple of branches and it's going to smell like a Christmas in my house. It didn't smell like it. I don't know why I bought these branches, and they did not smell like a pine trees at all. So, and I have two vases like that. I have two vases. Didn't even pay attention to my wholesome poem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me see. Let me see. I'm going to read it right now. Setting up the tree for Christmas. What a lovely Twitch session. May God this year save my mistress from seasonal depression. Vinny. Thank you. It was a lovely poem. Thank you. I thought that I am your husband. I wasn't acknowledging that I'm your mistress. I thought I'm your husband. So yeah, let me clear it up a little bit because I have some dirt in here because of my pine tree branches. Okay, I'm going to clear it up. Clear it up. Have some more just toys. I forgot where. Oh, okay. Here it is. I remember it now. Eee. Exactly. Stupid me. Husband doesn't rhyme with depression. Yeah. Very logical. Very logical. Yeah, thank you. People who follow me on my OF already have seen the new pants that I bought. This is actually a male pants. It's male pants in the size L, in size large, and I really, really like them. And this is very unfair because I did not find a female version, but honestly, I even like the male version more because it's more baggy. It gives me more room for squatting, for doing things like that. I really like it. Exactly, I'm sad that I'm husband. Yeah. And I do have I bought one pants which is red, and I bought them in the female, so they are made for women. And I bought them in size small. Like that. It's not like I'm a big fan of Hello Kitty, but I just wanted some bright red something. So these are for girls and they're size small, and they just sit differently. They are not that baggy, and now I'm regretting that I did not go a little bit bigger. But I feel like in the front, in the crotch area, the male pants look better than female, because these ones I have like some bulge in the front of my like body, and you see like the male version is just flat, and the female version they have like when I wear it I have some bulge in the front. Like, why? This just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't add up. And also I bought a cute pants with Baby Yoda. Those are very cute. Those are males too, but in the size M, like medium, and I regret that I did not buy them in the large size because it would look way much better. So all husbands have bulge in the front. Well, it's true too, but I feel like here is the pants without the bulge. So yeah. The pregnant version. No, I don't think that it's pregnant version because it's just like it's big in the lower, in the like crotch area, not in the stomach area, which that's why I don't think it makes sense, you know. Every fucking pair I buy has a bulge. My husband has the biggest bulge in the front. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So yeah, something like that. I'm going to... I forgot what I was doing. I had some plastic flowers in my vases before. My friends joke that my plastic flowers look like on the funeral, and I have them like that in my home, and they always laugh at me that this is the funeral flowers, and maybe, but they look really, really cute. Like in this blue, like baby blue, sky blue color, I really like it. So thank you, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so these are really funeral flowers. So any plastic flowers can technically be used on funeral, right? When I was back home, we always were replacing the old flowers, plastic flowers, on my grandpa's grave with the new plastic flowers. But we mostly bought roses. But this just doesn't look like, it looks okay. It looks okay. It just gives a little bit of blue color to my plain part of the living room. Oh wait, you have some delay? Oh no, I didn't mess up with anything this time. I don't like plugged any charger, nothing. No! Damn, this sucks. Not this time. This is so strange. This is so strange. Because I really went live as I usually do when I cook on stream. And I know that sometimes when I try to charge my phone during like the live stream, it may cause the desynchronization. I really tried to not mess up this time. I messed up. I don't know how it happened. Wait, I want to put this flower somewhere else. Okay, so let me grab it. So now it is time to vacuum clean it and maybe wipe it a little bit. Let me grab my vacuum cleaner. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. Морті, а що ти тут сидиш? Ой Боже, а більше ніде було сидіти. Що, м'я? А що це таке? Що це таке? Ой, хто розпусякався? Ой, Боже, ти диви на нього. Ти диви на нього, Боже, ну мені ж боляче. Ну що це таке? Все. Ой, Боже. Вполював, Морті. Ти вполював мою руку. Ні. Ні. Все. Не кусякайся. Ні. Га! Все, Морті, ти майже впав. Давай, отут на поличці лежи. Все. Боже, ну ти ж так боляче кусаєшся. Все. Ні. Okay. Phew. Okay, guys, just a second. I had to clean my vacuum cleaner. Okay, I made such a mess. Okay, good. Okay, I think I will need it a lot today. Okay. Let me read your comments. Austin saying thank you. Let me see. Oh, you want me to talk so you can check? Okay, let me talk a little bit so we can see if we have desynchronization. What do you think? Do we have it or no? Not? No! That is very pity. Okay. I am going to add a few drops of essential oils. Just to give that area a little bit of nice smell. Just cleaned one corner so I can start installing the tree. Yeah, like twerking. It's a good pants for twerk if I would have anything to twerk with. Oh my god, it's true, 813 viewers. That's crazy. Uncle Shaq, thank you. Thank you guys for coming to my live stream. Phew. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for keeping me company. I remembered one thing that I really do not like about these pants, that none of them has pockets. And it was surprising for me because these are like pants for men. So like we all know that sometimes clothes can be kind of sexist because women clothes never get really nice pockets. All the nice pockets are always in clothes for men. So I really like to shop in the section for men, and I've really bought a lot of nice things for myself, the oversized one. But these pants didn't have any pockets, so that's inconvenient. But overall, they're cute. So yeah, I'm telling you, pockets is like there should be many pockets on the clothes because you want to put maybe like phone, maybe something that you carry from the second floor to the first floor. You really need pockets, you know. You need to put somewhere your winter chopstick so you don't have dry lips during season, the cold season. So you have to have pockets, you know. But sleeping pants don't always have pockets. Maybe that's because it's sleeping pants, but to me it looks like a pants for home. So yeah, even sleeping pants. I have two pajamas. That is like I have two pajamas. They are very old. They're not very old. I bought them basically like last year and 2 years ago. So they're not very old. Those pajamas are just not fancy. It's just like very simple, very cheap pajamas that are made from cotton, so I can sleep in it. It's not sexy, so that's why you guys rarely see them. And those pajamas have pockets. But those pajamas have kind of shorter pants, and I don't like it because I get frozen too quickly. So to carry banana for a snack. So yeah, I really like it for the for this really really bright greenish look. Eee, like it. Okay, I already don't remember how to install this particular tree. Okay, I think that I need to fix the rug first. Like that. Yeah, I think it's even. You know, guys, if I will ever become very, very rich, like very rich, I'm going to buy myself a big carpet, a big rug, because right now my living area has two rugs just placed together, and it doesn't look good because it just like looks weird. But the living room is pretty much big, so if I will place only one area rug, it will look really, the living room will really look naked, you know what I mean? And because I really like to play with Morty on the floor. I enjoy to spend activities on the floor. I can maybe DIY something on the floor. I really like to spend time on the floor, especially with my cat. And I would love the whole living room to be a carpet, to be honest. I love carpets. They make the sound in the house more deep and, you know, right now I even have a small echo in my living room. That's how big it is. So if I would have carpet everywhere, there would be no echo. The sound would be more like velvety, if you know what I mean. So having two area rugs on the floor kind of fixes this problem a little bit, but it doesn't look good. So if I ever will become super duper rich, I'll buy a really big area rug of a red color, something like that. Something like this. I want this area rug, okay? I want this type of area rug in my living room together with green sofas. I really like it. So yeah, I would love to buy a rug like that, very, very big. And I know that they cost a ginormous amount of money. So I'm not going to buy it right now. Oh, Hrusi, thank you so much for gifting a subscription. Thank you. Thank you, appreciate it. Checking some comments. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I won't play something today. I'm going to install my Christmas tree. I have very limited decorations, so you guys will keep me company while I will do my very small decoration for my Christmas tree, and we will talk. I think that today it will be more IRL stream. I'll play it another time, but yeah. Yeah, Vinny, exactly. Because the rug, Vinny, like, hear me out. The rug that I want cost like quite a few $1,000s. They cost like from $4,000 to $6,000, and I I can't buy this rug right now. But like, I don't think it's a thing that I really need to purchase right now. Will this rug like bring me so much happiness? Yes. But I'll probably really beat myself out for this purchase because it's like a luxury purchase, you know what I mean? Because when I buy an expensive gear for my work, I'm like, okay, I'm buying camera, I'm buying computer, I'm buying monitor, I'm buying this, I'm buying additional camera. Do I need an additional camera? Maybe not, because I can use other devices, but oh my god, my Fuji brought me so much happiness, and it really makes a little bit different pictures than my Sony and than my phone. So when I'm spending money on like gear, on like electronics, I don't feel bad. But when I imagine that I'll spend $6,000 for a rug, and I saw that the prices can be even more, because it's a Persian rug that has to be really huge. So I don't know how much. Let's measure it. I have somewhere a measuring tape. Somewhere in here. Okay, I don't know where my measuring tape is, but I have measurements. So the one rug is so this rug, one of them, is 7 feet 6 inches width, and 9 feet 3 inches length. So this is the one, 7 feet 6 inches width and 9 feet 3 inches length. So, and I have two of them. And they are still, if you will look at it, look, it's just so much of naked floor in here between one of my rug and another of my rug. So it's like they're too small anyway, even two of them, they're too small. So I really want a really big rug made of red color that will be together with my green sofas. And it's going to be expensive. And I swear, I will beat myself up if I will buy a very expensive rug right now. I will be like, Lisa, you could invest those money and you're fucking buying a rug. So yeah. Hextitranica. Oh my goodness. Hextitranica. Thank you very much for subscription. Thank you. You will buy it and send me pictures? Okay, it will work too. I'll be happy if you'll have a really nice rug in your place. how much joy me and the rug gonna have. Vinny, I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know that technically I can write it off as an expenses because technically all my house is a studio where I am filming my content, where I'm streaming, where I am filming my YouTube videos. But it's, it's like I can't write it off, but I will feel bad about it because I will really sit and think that I could invest those money and I will really have my anxiety rising up. Maybe a little bit later when I will sit and maybe finally will accept the fact that, hey Luisa, you can do it for yourself. It will bring you so much happiness. It will motivate you to work more. It will be your working place and you will be working near that fucking rug and it will bring you so much joy just working in that environment. Maybe then I will buy it, but not right now. Maybe after my permanent residency. Maybe then. Because it's Persian carpet. You will be happier with the rug than you were in the hot tub. In the hot tub. Maybe, yeah. I will be like, it's just, I didn't know. Even my friends make fun of me for liking rugs, especially these Oriental rugs, like Persian rugs. But that's because I am a post-Soviet child, right? We had those rugs hanging on the walls. We had rug on the wall in 2 rooms. We have 2 rugs on the walls in 2 rooms, and we had one rug like covering the sofa. So right now you see the plain sofa. So we had a rug just covering that sofa, and we had rugs on the floor, so it was like rugs, so yeah, of course I have like some kind of attachment to it, and I do not want to recreate the post-Soviet vibe. It's really ugly. I want to recreate it only in my horror games, in the future horror games. But there's something about red Persian big rug. It's just so vibing. I will feel like I am a writer, sitting in my home writing a new novel and creating a new project. Yeah, I would do this for the vibe, but not right now. Rug fetish. It's yeah, maybe I have a rug fetish. And my friends make fun of me. I've been with my friends, I don't remember when it was, maybe 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I don't remember. So I went with my friends and we were just walking across the street, and there was a store with rugs, really big store in Toronto with rugs, and there were like really rugs of very different shapes and sizes, and that it was clear that this is particular like Oriental type of rugs, and like there were a bunch of us, so we just spread out the like pedestrian area, and I hear that someone is laughing from the front and like, hey, just like, Luisa will walk by it right now, and I'm unclear like what is happening, and then I continue to walk and I see the store and I'm like, oh, and everyone starts to laugh. That's why I will always get excited when I see rugs. Gregory, thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you so much for gifting subscriptions. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. Damn, thank you very much. Thank you for coming to my live stream. Yeah, it's very traditional wall decoration. Oh, it's true. It's true. So when my grandma and my grandpa, since my grandfather was an engineer in the proto computers, so originally my grandpa and grandma are from Donetsk region, from the like very east of Ukraine. Because they come from the mining town, the small mining town. But when he finished the university, the government, gifted him and my grandma an apartment in the hometown where I was born, and where my mom was born, and where my aunt was born. So the furniture that parents of my grandparents made for my grandma and grandpa, it was so heavy and so solid. Literally, I think that they were just carved from real wood. It was impossible to like how you call it. It was impossible to get it out of the floor. It was so yeah, it was like a rock pigeon lifted off the floor. Yeah, so it was incredibly hard to lift it off the floor. I think that furniture landed up in my aunt's house, if I'm not mistaken. But it's unavailable right now because they left, because the area is occupied. But yeah, it was like a super duper heavy furniture that was made manually, like handwork of my ancestors, and it was so heavy that it was impossible to lift it off the floor. So it's like exactly as you say. And the remote control that is wrapped in plastic, this is just out of a real life. Yeah, like everyone's remote control was wrapped in plastic, just in case. What if you scratch it? What if it gets dirty? And that like plastic wrap almost never got changed. It just got so, like, old and crusty and dusty, and you're just like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense right now. Because right now my remote control is so cute, and no plastic bag around it, so elegant. Oh, thank you for hearts, Havoc, sorry. Yeah, no, Vinny. It's really hilarious because you made it very accurate. Your joke failed because it was too accurate. Okay, so let me start. My tree is a little bit broken, by the way, but that's okay. So let me maybe clip my hair because I won't see anything. Yeah, this is way much better because I feel like I really will not see anything. No, I don't have samovar. I don't have it. Okay, I think like this is. Oh my goodness, my poor legs. I think this is the lowest part. Yeah, this is the lowest one, right? Yeah, this is the one. Oh shit. Whee! Wait, I think maybe I'm missing something. Yeah, this is the lowest part. This is the one. Yeah, this is the lowest one. Okay, so this is the what? All this talk about Soviet furniture, why do I suddenly have a hammer and sickle in my hands? Yeah, yeah. I feel like the post-Soviet vibe is really amazing for the horror games locations and environments. I feel like it is so good. I personally love to play such games. I would personally love to maybe make my own game with the post-Soviet environment like I had in my childhood. Like, maybe make how to say it. Vinny, don't even dare to say something right now. I would love to create a town that reminds me of my hometown because I feel like it will really be kind of cute in the horror meaning. So it will be a really good location, and I would love to make a whole series of horror games around this fictional town, not city. So that would be really cool. But never again. I don't want ever in my life to live in the post-Soviet environment. God forbid. Okay, this one. What do we have in here? Okay. Phew, I'm all sweaty, guys. Whew. Anthony tipped 1,000. Damn, I did not mute Anthony. Anthony, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, Vinny, for telling me this. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Installing the Christmas tree. Thank you so much for your generosity, Anthony. Thank you tremendously. Thank you for shouting it to me. Do you know that I was so mad at myself yesterday. I was trying not to think about this too much, but I was so mad at myself yesterday because I have in my plan, go and look through alerts on Twitch. Go and look through alerts, and I never get to look through alerts because there is something is not working, obviously. Oh my goodness. What? I guess I should be content that my messages are not muted. I have my phone on maximum, but by some reason I don't hear anything. Anthony, thank you so much. Mwah. Fixing my sock. Oh, don't listen to Vinny. He's a little liar. Oh. Okay, got it. I cannot wait to finish the Christmas tree installation and just to enjoy the Christmas vibe. Honestly, the whole year, this corner just looks empty. And I remember that we were tired because of this Christmas tree last year because I kept it too long. But without this Christmas tree, that corner is just like an empty corner to me. Let me find this. Can you just plug in? Okay, it works. Got it. Okay. Phew. Yeah, it's true. Monthly occupant for that corner would be nice. The spooky season is over, but Lou still ghosts me. Completely not true. Oh, you need a totem pole. Exactly. the totem pole would fix it. The totem pole or like a little library. Because I really love books. I really would love every corner of my house to be a library. I do not mind it at all. But books are so expensive here. So the upper part of my Christmas tree is broken. I broke it by myself with my own hands. So now it's wobbling. But if you will just, not put too much attention to it, I think that you'll be fine. Okay. And you see this corner is a little bit broken too. Oh, you see? It's like not holding this, whatever it is, but it's okay. By the way, guys, I really regret buying the Christmas tree with an artificial snow. I really regret it a lot. Okay. Whee! Where is... Here it is. I will not report you for the health and safety violations. Oh, it's okay. It's just a sofa. I like the idea. If every corner is occupied, you can't punish me by making me stand in the corner anymore. Vinny, I will have this the special corner for you. It will be in a very dark part of the basement, and I will have some salt for your knees, so you can stand on the salt. Or on a buckwheat. It works too. Or buckwheat with salt. Lavina Latina, thank you so much for subscription. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. Here we are. Oh, delicious. Yeah, you see, the Christmas tree is a little bit... It's not straight. I don't have a star for the upper branch, for the top of the tree, but I've seen people, not like people, I've seen it in one video where people put a predator on the top, and the predator, like predator figurine that holds the top of the tree and just stands on the branch. And I even have in my plan to look and maybe find the same figurine of the predator. That would be sick. Imagine like having a predator on the top instead of a Christmas star. That would be really cool. Now I have to fluff the tree, fluff the tree. Okay. It was so snowy in the Quebec. Damn, it was like a fairy tale. I still couldn't believe that I have seen it with my own eyes. Okay. Like this, because I feel like the upper part of the tree is really nice and fluffy, and the lower part should be fluffied because you literally could see through the Christmas tree. So was going to say Eloisa figurine would be a perfect angel. Oh, Anthony, you're so sweet. But honestly, I am grateful for the sweet compliment, but a predator would be so much better. It would be so much better. Anthony, thank you so much. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much for your generosity today, for huge donation, for so many gifted subscriptions. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you for coming to my live stream of installing the Christmas tree for today's year. For today's year? For this year. For the rest of this year. It just doesn't make sense at all. It just doesn't make sense at all. But thank you very much for keeping me company. I was waiting for this fucking installment of the Christmas tree for so long. You couldn't even believe, guys. Everyone who got a gifted subscription, welcome to my live stream, guys. Thank you so much for every delayed reaction. Well, that's fair enough. You guys have a total right to criticize me for things that don't work, for my missed alerts, for the delayed reaction. It's hilarious and totally fair, by the way. I want to try something. Wait. I have a memory of a golden fish. Let me remember where I placed it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Okay, so this thing is going on the sofa right now. I need to clean it a little bit because it's dust everywhere. You see? Look how much of a white cast is on the floor because of this tree, you see? you see it. So yeah, it wasn't the best option, but I really loved the idea of having a Christmas tree with the fake snow. But and in general, I don't mind this white cast. The only problem is that Morty is walking on the floor and then he's cleaning himself, and some of these plastic things can get into his digestive system. That's only problem. Yeah, because I personally don't mind this. Like, I'll just maybe vacuum it like here and there. It doesn't bother me too much. It's like, it's not pretty, but it just doesn't bother me. But the fact that Morty can digest something undigestible really kind of makes me really regret buying this thing. But I already paid money and it was kind of expensive for me, so I feel bad for throwing it out, right? And as for the Morty, I always when I clean my house, I don't use chemicals. The only thing that I'm using is alcohol and white vinegar and just water. That's it. In rare cases, I have some chemicals that if I have something really like dirty, maybe dirty surface that, for example, when I was carving pumpkin, I left some leftovers of the pumpkin for too long and it just dried out, so I had to spray it with something. But then I always wash it clear with clear water, and I use only white vinegar plus water, or I clean surface after I clean it with vinegar and and water. Sometimes I clean some spots with the alcohol, so it's like super sterile. But because Morty is walking on the floor and licking his paws, I don't want him to digest any chemicals, you know what I mean? So I use only this for cleaning. And I have honestly no idea why you needed that information, so now I'm embarrassed. Miguel Silva, thank you so much for subscription. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much for being subscribed for so long. We have a saying, Luisa. We say you Maki Pop. Maki Pop? Never heard it. Sounds very cute to me. Whatever it is, whatever it means, sounds very cute. Yeah, thank you guys. But yeah, I would love my house to smell like a really nice chemicals. I really like when houses smell really clean. You know, when I go to Airbnbs, they often clean with a very, very harsh chemicals. I personally love such smell, but in my house I cannot. I'm afraid to use the harsh chemicals, to be honest. And I heard, since I have a hardwood, I heard that any chemicals can be really harmful. So I mop my floors only with just water, like warm water, and sometimes it's water and white vinegar. So, yeah. No alcohol on the hardwood because I feel like it will ruin it. But yeah. I really like when houses smell like super duper clean, kind of chemicals, air fresheners, whatever, essential oils. I really like it, but I feel like even using some air fresheners. In my house, I don't have any air fresheners except of my perfumes and except of essential oils. which I don't use very often because I feel like animals are very sensitive to the strong smell. So I don't want to, Morty to be annoyed by a very strong smell. So, but I personally love strong smells. Yeah, by the way, there are really a lot of perfumes that smell like that smell like cleanliness. And I really had one of those. It really smelled like something really clean and fresh. I really enjoyed that. I would love to buy that perfume. Well, it was Paco Rabanne or something like I don't remember. I will only visually will see it and will be like that was that perfume. I would love to have that perfume, but basically, guys, I am not spending money on my perfumes anymore. I still have some that I bought during my trip to Milan. Also, I have some regular perfumes that I use on a daily basis. Um, but that's pretty much it. I used to have such a big collection of perfumes. I have finished some bottles, and now I would love, like, I really like perfumes a lot. I really spend a lot of money on perfumes. But right now I'm like with the red rug. Do I really need it? Or you, Luisa, can maybe live on this money for like few weeks? Maybe. Are you sure that you need that perfume? Are you sure? So yeah, I feel that my consciousness is speaking to me. But again, it's not like I don't spend money on like expensive bags, or I have only one bag for every case, and I have backpacks. I have, but I don't have expensive bags. I don't have expensive jewelry. It's like, why my conscience is like, don't spend money. Like, save it, like, invest it. Invest it. I feel like I'm fluffing it up pretty much. It's not that bad. I missed the erection. Andy, what are you talking about? What erection? What erection? What did I miss? You should use Have's lemon oil in the water as directed on the label. It's great for hardwood. Oh, that's interesting. That's really, really interesting. But uh, so f- um, cats are really sensitive to citrus oils, and they really dislike citrus oils. So lemons, oranges, it really, like, when they try to give Morty to sniff a mandarin or like an orange, he just does like this face. So yeah, unfortunately, I adore citrusy oils. I like, right now it's a Christmas season. I have an orange essential oil that I have a little diffuser. Where it is? I have a little diffuser. I would love to have more of them, but I have only one. Have very small diffuser for essential oils. And right now, guys, it's a Christmas time. I would love to have my home to smell more citrusy, especially like oranges and pine tree and maybe lemon. I find it would bring such a great festive mood, but there is a chance that Morty will not like it. But maybe I will, maybe if doing it very cautiously and occasionally, maybe it's not that bad idea, but okay, twerk. So yeah, I really like strong smells. When I use my perfumes, I personally, what I prefer, I want to smell like I poured the whole bottle of perfume on me. Many people think that it's a bad taste. I agree, maybe it's a bad taste, but I personally love it a lot. And I love when men really smell like a perfume. Not all the time, because it might be overwhelmed, but like, I really like when men smell like a perfume. So it's just like, I just like strong smells. Don't even dare to joke on it. Mulet wine. Oh my goodness, guys, we need, I don't know, can we cook a mulet wine on the Twitch stream? Can we cook a mulet wine? Maybe not, because there is an alcohol in it. But maybe I can cook a mulet wine on my OF stream. What do you think? Because I adore mulet wine with all the citrusy, honey, cloves. Fart perfume, yeah. What kind of strong smell? I knew that you guys will start this. Yeah, I think alcohol is not allowed on Twitch. It wasn't me this time. Maybe this time it wasn't you, but let's be honest, Andy, like in 98.5%, this is a very specific number, you start this. It's like it's your fault. In 98.9%. You should be ashamed. Mulet wine. Gaslighting. So yeah. Okay, let me continue. Fluffing my Christmas tree. No, so Morty doesn't attack the tree, but when I just bought this tree, I thought it's such a great idea to make Morty a little shelter in it. So I placed him on the branches like that, like laying flat, and it ruined the Christmas tree a little bit. But he enjoyed it for a really long time. He was asking me to place him within, like, inside of the Christmas tree, just laying like flat on the few branches. So yeah, right now the tree is a little bit deformed because of it, but I don't regret it at all. Uh, you know what? I'm thinking about having some tea later. Hmm. Okay, this side is pretty much done. Like that. I really started to love winter when I moved to Canada. Like, I mean, I still love a warm time more, of course, I really complain all the time how I don't want to be in Canada in winter, how I want to go to a warmer climate, and how much I want to live in a warmer climate in the future. But it's all true. It's all true. But I really started to really love winter in Canada, and you will never guess the reason why I started to love it here. Um, and I can tell you, I can share it with you. So in back to my home, when winter started, it always was a very dark time for me and for so many stray animals in Ukraine, because there's so many stray animals, cats, and especially dogs. Uh, we do not have many shelters, and those shelters are mostly underfunded. Not mostly, I don't even know even one single shelter that would not be like underfunded. They all don't have enough money. And every time when winter started, especially when it was freezing cold, like the frozen rain, where you have little pieces of ice falling from the sky, or like really strong wind or really blizzard, I really enjoy the visual. And especially, in post-Soviet vibe, these winters are more dark in a horror vibe way, so I've kind of enjoyed that. But the fact that the knowledge about like hundreds of stray animals suffering and freezing to death right at this moment made me suffer every fucking day when it was very cold or very windy. And back to Ukraine, I always had, not always, at the beginning I did not have it because I was poor as a church mice. But when I started to have money, I really started to feed stray animals, and like I was helping the local shelter. And I always had food for animals in my car, and little plastic containers, so, and bottles of water, because when I was going on the like highway between towns, there were so many stray animals thrown on the nature, and I couldn't just take all those animals, and it's just so frustrating. Especially imagine like it's a winter time here, that no one is struggling, all the wild animals are used to live through winter. All the squirrels, raccoons, bears, they all have their own systems how to go naturally through the winter period. But stray cats and stray dogs, especially dogs with a very like very small fur, they're just not meant for such harsh winters. People just threw them away, and they were not sterilized, and they brought new puppies and new puppies, and now you have a never endless machine of suffering. And that's why every time when there was a winter in my hometown, like in Ukraine, the only thing that I could think about is like how many animals are struggling. And we always had food, like the building that I was living in, like people had the cat houses in the yard for stray cats. Cats always had food, cats always had water, and cats had like a warm pipes. Like in post-Soviet countries, sometimes the pipes with the hot water, they're outside, they're not inside or under the ground. Sometimes there are places where they're outside, so they had warmth, at least a little bit, some shelter and some food. But still, like, as a one single human being, you just cannot run in every yard, in every, and save every animal. It just, that frustrated me so much. So here I really like that when winter comes here, for me it's a fairy tale. It's like, oh my goodness, it's snowing. It's like, oh my goodness, it looks like Narnia. Because I know that there are still stray cats and dogs, but there are so fewer of them comparing to Ukraine. So that's why how I started enjoying Canada, enjoying winter in Canada. Oh my goodness, Anthony, this is a brilliant idea for when you throw this one away. Get a large multi-level tapered cat tree and then hang decoration on it for Christmas. I really like it. I really like it. What? So you're talking about this tree, like such tree? It's tapered. Like this one? If yes, I already have it, and technically can use it as a Christmas tree too, because why not? Oh, bigger. Yeah, sure. This I really like how this I really like how this, how to say it, tree stays here, because it's like an empty place near the ladder, and I really don't like ladders by some reason. They really feel so kind of empty to me, like a really empty big space, and I want to cover it. So I placed the cat tree in there, and Morty really enjoys laying on the top of it. When I go up and down, he's like on a very high level, and he enjoys it so much. And when I am sitting near the computer, he is watching me like from his tower. I was looking on the taller trees, and if this would be my house, which would be super lovely to own a house in here, I would probably have some like professionals installing some hooks in the ceiling, so I can hang different shelves for cats, different things, different shelves around the wall, so Morty can, just walk on the walls. I would love to be that things installed in my house, but only if it would be my house. I cannot do such things in a rented one. So yeah. And I think that buying a house is better than buying a rug. So yeah. No, if I will be buying, I will definitely buy in GTA. There are so many really good houses outside of GTA, but it's too far. It's more like a rural area where people live a calm life when they are like older, or when they want a calm life. You know what I mean? I do want a calm life, but I want to be not far away from shopping malls, from the airport, and from the good gyms, for example. And honestly, I really like to live in a multinational, mixed um, place like Toronto, because there's like no one cares about you here, you know? No one cares about you. Because if I will move to a small town, I really was dreaming about like moving to a really cute North American small town as they show it in the movies. I was always thinking, oh my goodness, this should be so amazing. Like, it's super safe, it's super adorable. Like, you know, how they show the small town in the burbs. It's just so vibing. But I know that since small towns really come with the minuses, because everybody will be discussing you, everybody will be judging you, especially, you know, like I have social media, I have OF. People will definitely be putting their nose where they don't need to. So being aware of that, I don't think that I will be living in the very rural area while I'm having my career. Because if I will move to the rural area here, and I'll be doing like Twitch streams, right? And I really hope that in the future I will be doing more Twitch streams. Maybe I will make it like a full time, not like once a week, but maybe 5 times a week, 4 times a week. Um, People will be just nosy, you know, they will put their nose not in their business. It will irritate me a lot, and they will be judgy. They may spread rumors and things like that. Why would I need to sponsor that? Why would I need to live in the area where my neighbors will be behaving like that? Why would I need to pay tax in such place? You know what I mean? I don't want to sponsor that place, because really, like, it's all about people. Do I want to physically live in a rural area and have a big piece of land and maybe have like this very quiet neighborhood? Absolutely yes. But people's behavior, I don't think it will it will not align with my career, it will not align with my worldviews, and it might be a really, like, it may lead to a conflict, and I don't want that. Living in GTA really helps because it's like a multicultural, a very tolerant society, and like in the places where I lived, nobody cared what I am doing. No one is like, I don't know my neighbors, have no idea. Have I seen them? Yes. Have I waved good morning? Yes. I don't know their names. I don't know, like, how, I don't even know how many family members they have. Like, I know nothing. So I really like that, and my neighbors doesn't know a shit about me. So I really like this about GTA. But of course, like, GTA prices are just kind of crazy. So yeah. And by the way, you asked about Morty's outfits. This is the outfit that I have from Morty. It was gifted to me by a friend. It's just like a second-hand sweater. It's very cute. Morty doesn't like it at all, but he allows me to put it on him. But he's looking very unhappy. He's allowing me to place it on him, but he looks very, very unhappy. If you want, I can try to maybe try it on Morty today, if he allows me. It's really, really cute. Oh yeah, it's true. Like GTA is so much overpriced. I like, yeah. I'll try to take photos for you. It will be really cute and hilarious. Yeah, we can try. I need to fluff it a little bit more, and then I will start to decorate it. And maybe you and me will have some tea with dessert. Yeah, so I lived in small town. I know what it is like. I swear I was bullied once. Not even once. I was bullied so much as many other people for literally no reason, because there are people in small towns who just want to assert themselves at your expense. They won't just like, oh, like they say shit about you just to get attention. It's just such a shitty behavior. I don't want to be a part of that, and I don't want my money that will be going to the property tax, to like local taxes. I don't want to sponsor such place. I want to sponsor only place that is fucking tolerant, that can accept that people work in different fields, that people come from different places on the planet. And I don't want to support laziness and shitty behavior that may come from, that may come from here and there. But I do like to financially support what I truly believe in. So I don't want to support a small town gossip thing. And don't understand me wrong. I love gossip. I love a good tea and good gossip. But you will never catch me saying shitty things about people who are innocent or who did not deserve things like, if I'm saying shitty things about people, I can say these shitty things to them, to their face. So, I love gossip, but not like that destructive gossip that can lead people to a very big depressions. You know what I mean? It's really very unhealthy to do like that, because I was a witness. I was a witness so many times of people bullying other people so fucking badly that they were on the edge. You know what I mean? On the edge of thinking, is it like worth it? So I don't want to sponsor that. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to be around those people and to, I don't want to be a part of system that shows those people that it is okay to behave that way, that it's okay to be that judgy, and yeah. So that's why I think that if I will buy a house, it will be in GTA. It might be a rural area, it's true, but it depends. Sometimes rural area is more like a desolated area. So like when I go to cabins, for example, I don't have neighbors in there. So there are neighbors, but it's cabins. It's like you don't stand close to each other, you don't see each other, you're separated by little forests. So it's like there are more privacy, and sometimes you barely see your neighbors. Literally you maybe see them, I don't know, in the grocery store once in a while. This system will work for me, but again, it might be very far from gym or like different amenities from the big grocery stores. And I personally love Asian grocery stores. I love Asian supermarkets in GTA. They don't have it. They even don't have it. How to say it? If you will, you can be still in GTA, but you're like on the outskirts of the GTA, and you won't have those Asian supermarkets anymore. And I buy salmon in Asian supermarkets, for example. As I started to eat shiitake mushrooms, I really like to shop in the Asian supermarket. So if I will move too far to a very rural area, it will just be so far from all the amenities. But again, it just depends. It's just I'm saying it for right now, for this particular moment where I'm still active on social media. And again, I am filming in Toronto so often. I don't want to drive to Toronto 3 hours. And Canada is huge. Canada is very big. So I don't want to like drive to Toronto like for 3 hours. I want to be like that, and I'm in Toronto, in downtown, you know. So yeah. But again, houses here are so overpriced. But the good thing that the prices are going down little by little. So, you know, you never know. You never know. Working in construction, they always stabbed you in the front and not in the back. Oh no. Death by Squeegee, thank you so much for beats. Thank you. Mwah, thank you. Oh, Vinia, you are going to sleep? Yes, it's already snowing in Canada. It's already snowing. Not every day, but it's been snowing a few weeks ago and a week ago. Yeah. Started earlier this year. Vinny, have a good sleep. If you're still there, have a good sleep. Hope you will have amazing dreams and hope you will be well rested after your dreams, after your sleep. Yeah, there was no backbiting. Yeah, I really don't like backbiting. Uh, if I have some problems with a person, if I really dislike this person, I probably my first thing will be to never be around this person ever again, because why would I need to be around the person that I really dislike? But if there is a situation where I cannot avoid being around this person, then I probably will be talking like directly, but in a very polite way, like, hey, I think maybe this is not a really good thing, like maybe you can rethink this or that. I will be trying to like talk in a polite way. If a person is very dumb and or doesn't want to hear me, then I will be just like, I will be withdrawing myself from every interaction with this person. I will be just like, this person didn't want to hear me, this person didn't want to communicate, this person is pretending. The worst thing is when person knows that like the person behaves really like weird and specifically pretends that it's okay, or like, oh, I didn't understand, like, oh, I'm like, no, I really dislike it. So I'm just withdrawing myself from communication. And if you're living like side by side, if you're living on the same street, imagine how many micro conflicts there will be. Imagine, I have seen so many videos of people online, of people who had, for example, a good example. I've seen a video of a woman who has husky. And guys, husky have a very, very thick coat. They feel absolutely fine in winter time. They are not cold. They are fucking specifically bred to be okay in the cold, in the snow. And there's like this husky that is asking, hey, let me out in the backyard. And that husky is just sleeping there under the snow during the blizzard because the husky really enjoyed it. Like, huskies are not that breed that will allow you to do something that they don't like. Everyone on the street will hear if something will happen that husky didn't like. So that husky is like laying on the backyard, very calmly chilling, like blizzard is like flowing and like there is bunch of snow, and that woman is experiencing her neighbor constantly calling to the police, not to the police, to the animal protection, something that this woman is terrorizing her animals. Like, no, that's Husky. Husky wants to be outside more than Husky wants to be inside. And Husky probably enjoys being in the snow, because if Husky would want to go inside, everyone on the street would know that, okay? And that neighbor is just keep calling those institutions for animal protection, and just makes like those micro conflicts all the time. So it sucks. I would not want my neighbors to be like that. Like, why? I think that neighbor really deserves a really bad neighbors who would make her life really horrible. Because it's just like, I don't know how people can behave like that. Why some people devote their lives to create problems for other people for no reason. So really, like, when I'm thinking about small towns, I really think something like that. And sometimes it just like happens that you are very, very lucky with your neighbors. For example, in my hometown, my mom's house, where my mom's house is, we are very lucky with neighbors. We do have some neighbors that are like meh, but my mom got really lucky with good neighbors. And like so many people on the little small cluster on her street that are not far from our house are really good. You can rely on them. You can ask them whatever you want. For example, to feed animals, to take care about the house, to help with this and this. So like, it was a very big luck, you know. But at the same house, in the house where from my nightmares, remember I lived in the very bad conditions where we were shitting in the bucket? The neighbors there were the worst. It was just a fucking hell. My mom even were physically fighting with them. I was physically fighting. I was 10 years old. I was fighting with two women. One is like 50 plus years old, and one is her daughter who was in her 30s. I was at 10 years old fighting with them because they were beating up my mom. And I was beating that woman. It was a mess, you know? It was really horrible. So I don't want to have neighbors like that. Because it helps them to feel like they're important. I think that you are completely right. I think this is one of the main reasons. Oh, if you came across the fake account, can you please report it? Like, just report it, that say that it's this account pretends to be someone else. It can help. Yeah, I agree with you guys. I agree with you. It's like, it's absolutely crazy. People sometimes, I always say that people are so horrible. And it's not like all people are horrible, okay? Like, we all understand that there are so many really cool, kind people, people that are so fucking fun, and they're so reliable, and they're so, you know, like, you can meet soulmates, you can meet amazing friends, you can meet amazing neighbors, you can meet amazing supporting community. But so many people, I will not be even, like, I believe it's majority of people are really horrible. Are really horrible. And it doesn't mean that they're like those women who were beating up my mom. It's more like, you know, a very cowardly people, especially here on the West. Like, at least when my mom was fighting with those women, don't get me wrong, I don't want to sound barbarian, but at least this is a direct conflict, right? Those women were not afraid to enter the direct conflict. And it's bad, like, you should avoid it. It's good that such direct conflicts are not happening so often in here. But when you're fucking covered and you're just calling police, oh, my neighbor is doing this, oh, my neighbor is doing that, my neighbors is having husky outside on the snow, oh, my neighbors is just like has planted a flower, oh, my neighbors is just like, not when it's like really dangerous situation, when your neighbors are doing something illegal. No, it's like every minor thing. And these people are calling like animal control, this control, police, and they're taking the tax money for the situations, for the police to come, for the situations. It's just a waste of money, like, oh, it's okay. So police came and they saw a husky just chilling under the snow, and husky is visibly enjoying it, and you just spent a taxpayer money on a police coming for no reason. And this particular police could maybe help someone in the need, in need, and you wasted their time and fucking money that people paid from the taxes. It just drives me so insane. As you told, I think that not maybe main reason, but one of the main reasons is just these people feel so important. I'm so important. Oh, look, me, I'm so fucking important. Yeah, it just really annoys me so much. I don't want to be a part of such community, People should be able to self-regulate. They don't need to spend money of taxpayers and time of police or like, specific institutions like animal protection or like this protection in vain. Because those money are not fucking eternal. Because those people can protect those who really need. And that really drives me insane. That story about husky, I was like, come on. And it wasn't the only one case, It was like multiple calls from that neighbor to the authorities about that husky. Imagine living like that. It's a hell. Let me read. Debo5 Hoto, thank you so much for subscription. Thank you. Appreciate it. People who call police for every small reasons are very annoying. Greg, I so agree with you. I'm so agreeing with you. My family was calling police quite a few times when my stepfather was out of his mind. One time he was trying to set the house on fire. He even spilled the gasoline everywhere. So it was really dangerous situation. But like, it's a very different culture, and that's why I never want to go back, because I really like how the police is working in North America, and I really like that police here is more respected, because in Ukraine it's not respected, because police in Ukraine is in so many cases a part of mafia, and here at least that if you will call police will come. There were so many cases in Ukraine where you hear someone fighting, and there is like, you look outside of the door and there is a little fight happening in the corridor of the building, and you call the police and you say there is a fight, like people are fighting, like blah blah blah, and police, the person who accepts calls, she says, oh yeah, but did someone die? And you're like, no, but there is like knives involved, like it's very dangerous. And she'll be like, oh yeah, but when someone will die, then call us. When someone will die. This is how police work in there. So I really like how it's working here. But I do believe that people should stop exploiting this system for every, like as you say, for every minor thing. You can just, you can resolve these issues by yourself. You can speak to your neighbors, you can negotiate, you can, find a middle ground using your fucking mouth. You can speak words and discuss with people. You don't need to call police every, oh, my neighbors didn't mow the lawn. Like, this is weird. I think that people's tax money should not go towards that. you know? It's just really very strange. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, everyone who is new. 25 years ago in Poland, police took $10 and no ticket. Today, try to pay police, you will go to jail. Ronis, thanks so much for the subscription. Thank you so much. I want to talk about it because it is the same in Ukraine. Like in so many, it's not even only about police. It is the how do you call it? Where you pay bribe. How do you call it? Corruption. So the corruption is so deep that you can just really pay money to win a case in the court. I had a woman, the woman who was helping me to buy my house in the village, my folklore house. She is such a smart, awesome woman. Like, she has helped me so tremendously, and she is like a very, intelligent, very well educated, very pleasant woman, in her 50s. So she got into the car accident, and she wasn't the fault. There was like a minibus that was doing a wrong turn, and like they crushed a little bit. Like, no one was injured, but the vehicles were damaged. So that guy paid a bribe, and my, like, this woman that I'm talking about, she's like really very optimistic. She always believes in good in people, But she was really that guy just paid the bribe to the court, so the court win the case towards his benefit, and she was like, she had clear evidence that he was the cause of the car accident, and it did not help because accidentally they found a fake witnesses that said fake witnessing, and she lost the case in the court, and she had the right to appeal. I don't know what happened after appeal, but that was so insane that you can be 100% wrong, you can cause a car accident, you can pay bribes, and you can be clear. You will never go to jail. None of people who was stealing money in Ukrainian establishment, no one is sitting in jail. That frustrates me so much. I am very proud of Poland. I am very proud of Poland, that Poland made such a big progress that nowadays you cannot give a bribe to a police officer, because that is insane. That is insane to me. So yeah, that frustrates me a lot, and I'm so happy to be a part of North America right now. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And guys, stop complaining about ads. Stop complaining. This is the way I'm making money on Twitch. You can pay subscription and you will not see ads anymore. And you can support my channel with the help of this subscription. So stop complaining. I don't even have, there is a scale on Twitch like that. And Twitch recommends to place the ads amount almost to the end, and I don't have it there. I have it like closer to the middle, so I can increase it if you want. I can increase amount of ads to the recommended place that Twitch recommends to me as to creator. but I don't do it. So don't complain, please. Because you cannot complain, oh, like why she wants to make a little bit of money and pay her bills and buy groceries. Like, you can support me with the help of subscriptions. You will not see ads anymore. Like, I don't get it. I know that ads are kind of annoying, but you have an option. You can support me with a subscription, and you will not be annoyed anymore. Or you can help me with the help of watching ads. It helps my channel too, because this is how I can monetize my Twitch streams. Okay, I fluffed up like that. I have some decorations. So I have two types of bows. I have bows like this one, and I have bows like this one. And honestly, I don't know why I bought this white one. I feel like when I was in the store, it looked so festive to me. But right now, I feel like it's too much. It's too many stripes. And here, I feel like this is very cute. It's like, together with the green Christmas tree, it looks like a red carpet with my green sofas. So I don't know, do I place both of them, both types on my Christmas tree, or I just place red ones? Oh, look at it! Oh, that would be so cute, like that. Yeah, I feel like red one looks more traditional. It's very cute. They're very cheap. Can try to put it on. Maybe it is a good idea to buy more Christmas decoration. Oh, this one have to fix it first. Sorry. I'm going to glue it together. Shit! Oh no. Like that. Yeah, I'll try not to super glue myself. It will be a little bit challenging, but I'll try. Yeah. The Christmas tree toys and decorations in my hometown, in my home country, um, how to say it? Like depends on, oh no, it's not gluing together. It's probably because it's material. Okay, I'll have to hold it a little bit more. So many people still have a Soviet Union type of toys for the Christmas tree, like decorations, and they are made of a very thin glass. And when I was a child, I didn't like them so much because they looked so old to me, like because they're very like from 40s, from 50s, from 60s, super old. But now I think like, damn, that is such a rarity. This is a very vintage type of decorations for a Christmas tree. We didn't have many of them because they are very fragile. We broke so many of them, but and they were so uncomfortable to use. You know what I mean? And even like these bows, they were so cheap. I bought them in Dollarama. They're super super cheap, but they look so cute on a tree. And you can use them forever. You will not break them. They will be totally fine. But maybe one day I will be able to show you a few of the very old Christmas tree, very vintage, like glass decorations, very small ones. I don't even remember which one. I feel like we had pine trees of different colors. That's pretty much it. No, we had like some figurines. And I always wanted big bowls, like big, round, bright bowls that with sparkles and shine and, all of that. But we never got those because they were very expensive. And right now I can buy so much decoration, and I have the cheap ones from the Dollarama. Okay, I feel like it glued together. Okay, the second one. Oh wait, I forgot I have glasses. How about beer? Anthony, thank you so much for subscription. Thank you. Thank you so much. You gifted so many. You gifted so many and forgot about yourself, as always. Thank you very much. Thank you. Mwah. You place other people in front of yourself. My sister once came up with a genius strategy of carrying the lights for Christmas tree. She wrapped them around herself, plugged them in, and then went to go walk around the tree. Unfortunately, she also turned the lights on to see how it would look and forgot the light bulbs would get hot. That's hilarious. But this is how you learn. If I would come up with such idea, I would also think it's a genius. You would never be able to tell me, like, I would never believe if you would be arguing with me. You should do a holiday cooking stream. That would be kind of dope. Gingerbread. I never cooked a gingerbread houses. Honestly, they look so amazing. I never tried it. It was 10 years ago, so. I think I'm done. But let me turn the Christmas tree. Yeah. Cute. Cute. I think that I need to buy more of red bows, maybe smaller ones, because if I will be taking picture, I will not be taking pictures like that. I'm usually taking pictures like that from that direction. So there is like corner like that. So probably, oh, where is this little cord? Oh, here it is. I found it. Yeah. So, oh, the weather outside is brightful, and the fire is so delightful. Okay, nice. Yeah, let me put. I have one more bow. I feel like it will go up. Like this. Oh, almost there. Yeah, good. Also, I have other toys. I have fluffy heart, fluffy white heart, and fluffy star. Okay. Yeah. So I'll put them too. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need to buy more of white or red decorations. I have too little of them. So yeah, this is pretty much it, because I have a bunch of these red bows. I have 6 or 7 of them. 6, 7. I have 6, 7 of them. But you know, I need to come up with something on the top of the tree. I'm telling you. I love these things near my face. The only thing that I need to like resew this eye a little bit like that, because you know it just goes down a little bit, so if I will do like that, it will work. You think it was on purpose? So it like looks a little bit more silly? Yeah? You sure? Yeah, it's cute. This is so adorable. Okay, I'm going to maybe vacuum clean a little bit because it's all in the white cast. Okay, guys, lift up your legs. Thank you. Okay, so the problem of this Christmas tree is that I will have to vacuum clean the house, the lower floor few times to get rid of majority of the white cast. So it's just like I cleaned it a little bit, but it's still everywhere. So yeah. Do you think that you like my Christmas tree like this? Let's see how it looks if I will turn the light off. I like it. The real test will be at night. What is this? Is this the burn? Huh, strange. Okay, so I'm going to maybe work on, I have first of all to hide this wire because it's too visible. Hide it up here. Okay, like that. And then I want the chair to be somewhere here because Morty has his shelf in here, so he needs to be able to jump on the tree. Also, I feel like I have a new toy. It's not a very high quality toy, it's very cheap, but I really like that this is a bird. Wait, what is this bird's name? Cardinal? Is it a cardinal? I have another one. This is for salt or pepper. You see? So this is, yeah, cardinal. So I've got the second one, the plushie toy. It may not be like the greatest looking, but like this. Yeah, I feel I like it. Taking these pillows. Why did I buy this pillow? Can somebody tell me? I know why, because I liked its color, but I did not think that it doesn't fit anything in my house. This pillow doesn't fit anything. It just doesn't. I have my living room, which has more retro colors like green and a wooden color that is more like bleak wooden color. I have like my dusty rose pink sofa, and this pillow looks too bright for it. I have no idea, just like it's out of place in every room that I have, but still bought it. It's so cute. It's like a bucket, very fluffy one, very good quality with flowers, with these fluffy flowers. Oh, it's clearly the first brick in a giant pillow fort in one of your spare rooms. That is a really great idea. I don't think that I ever built a pillow fort. So, what I wanted to say, just a second. I forgot. Oh my god. Wait, I was reading something, wanted to ask. Oh, about lights from the curtain. Uh, so I do have some lights, but I bought them without knowing that they're for the outside. The same as that red light on the floor. It's the outside light, and when I look at it, my eyes really hurt. The same those Christmas lights that I had in the previous house um, on the curtain rods, they were really cool. They were like from the Stranger Things, but they were for the outside, and I did not know it. So I still have them, but I probably will not hang them inside because my eyes really hurt. But this is so unfair because they're so bright and they're so like retro looking. And I was like, damn, Lisa, like, how did you buy something like that? But that was my fault. And the Christmas lights are still great. Maybe I will give them to my friends, or maybe I will place them outside. I don't know yet. But for the inside, I would love to have a Christmas string lights. Really. I don't have a like rods because they're like screwed to the ceiling, but maybe I will find a way how to like decorate the curtains with something, because my curtains are just really like just plain ones. It is so colorless and there is no texture at all. Okay guys, I need to go to pee. I really need to go to pee. And I think I'm done with the curtains. With the curtains, what I'm saying, with the Christmas tree. I'm going to go to the pee. Wait for me. I remember as kid we had the chocolates. Yeah, we also I just remember that in my family we also placed a chocolate candies. Like we were using the needle and the thread just to make a hook, and we placed them on the Christmas tree too. Will Louisa update her donation goal? Yeah, because you guys always we overfill the donation goal. Like Anthony is just like crazy. Like I am so grateful. I'm not greedy. I am not greedy. But this goal is what people overfill every live stream. Every live stream. Let me just I want to make some tea. Ні, Морті. Ти зараз без кривіток. Все. Ні. You guys always support me so insanely. Huh, what is... Okay, Morty. Not this time. So I made my tea. Now I'm going to sit somewhere. Let me sit right on this chair, because why not, right? Oh, maybe like this. Oh, nice. I was staring in your soul. Maybe I was. Okay, I have my hot tea. I make a tea with linden, cloves, and anise without any other tea. No green tea, no black tea, just some herbs and spices. Yeah, I'm so happy that I installed my Christmas tree. I will think what decorations I can maybe add it. Maybe, as you guys say, maybe I will keep it this way. But maybe if I find a very small, tiny red festive bows, just plain red, maybe velvety red, maybe red with white, maybe like smaller version of these ones, or maybe some white fluffy toys. I might add a little bit more, but I want to keep this this vibe. Just green, red, and white classic colors for winter. Oh wait, it's actually a good idea to maybe decorate it with some chocolate decorations, some candies. I will take a look if there are some pretty candies in here. That would be really cool. Red or white balls, maybe. Maybe if I will, it will depend on what will be available. Cheers. Coins. I don't have cash in general. I don't have coins. But maybe I will find some. I feel like they will be lost in here. And how do I attach coins? If I will need to drill a hole in it, probably it won't work. Oh, chocolate, the medals like those. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like the chocolate coins might work. Really, they're very nice and shiny and goldy, like the lights. A glove. She needs $6,000 for a Persian rug. Yeah, this is a very luxury thing. I'm not sure that I'm ready for holidays. Wait, this music is too melancholical. Not in a good way. It's not like a dying music that I personally love. It's just like, let me maybe. I love dying music, but not like this one. This is like. Okay. Okay, okay. Yeah, it's true. I feel like this is a very healthy tea. Just if I would have a cold, having honey in it would help, and having lemon in it would help too. But I have a lot of Linden tea. I bought it 2 years ago. It is just still there. No, there is no ginger. Actually, this is a good idea to add one. Let me add a little bit of ginger. Морт, я тобі нічого не дам. У тебе їжа, лежить. Не поїта. Іди сюди. Ні. Ніяких м'я. Що? От, їж оце. Тут твої... Ні, Морті, тут твої вітаміни. Давай їж. Шлуночкові вітамінчики. Okay, I got ginger. Okay, I have a few pieces. Yeah, this was a good idea about ginger. I feel like ginger will add a little bit more spice. Is Morty fully shrimped? So he did not have his shrimps today because I'm reducing. Complaining, look at him. Морті, чого ти ореш? Що таке? Лянь, розорався. So he is not getting shrimps today because before I went to Quebec, he vomited 6 times during evening, night, and morning. He scared me to death, so I had to take him to the hospital. They took a blood test from him, and thankfully to you guys, I was able to pay for it because it was 600 for a blood test. So they checked his stomach, functions of body organs, his vitals, like as they usually do because of his condition. So like platelets, red cells, white cells, etc., etc. And they told me that he just might get irritation from the shrimps. So currently he is having, I'm trying to give him wet food with a specific powder for, like, he's having probiotics because he scared me so much right when I had to go. It was so unexpected. So right now he is on a little diet with shrimps, but I am giving him very good wet food. So instead of shrimps, he's getting wet food with a probiotic powder on the top. I think it was kind of food poison, but it wasn't food poisoning because his poop was okay. So it wasn't, if he would be poisoned, he would have a diarrhea. He did not have it. It was just some stomach irritation. Oh no, the shrimps are like in general, because my cat Morty loves shrimps as a snack, and I'm trying to, because he doesn't like anything except shrimps, I'm trying to pamper him with good shrimps, but recently his stomach got irritated, so currently I am giving him a very little amount of shrimps because I'm afraid to, because he receives steroids, and steroids may cause the weakness of the stomach. So yeah. How you would find quality shrimp since they're bottom feeders? I don't know, to be honest. For me, quality shrimps is when they cost expensive. This is how I think that they're kind of good. You know what I mean? It's so interesting that you brought it, that they're bottom feeders. Морті, ну що таке? Боже, страждання, невимовні страждання. Що таке? Ти пропустив ялинку? Диви, що є. Диви. Ой, ялинка. Okay, he was indifferent to the Christmas tree. So you said that shrimps are bottom feeders. I don't think that in my culture we ever thought this way about shrimps, or how do you call it? Cancer? Wait, no, that's not it. Oh, let me Google it. Let me Google it because I will not be able to translate it. Like crabs, but not particularly crabs. cancer. Crayfish. Oh my God. Crayfish. So the crayfish, the like elongated lobster-like but very small, thin. So in my culture, it's a very good food, especially shrimps. Shrimps is something very, very luxurious. And I grew up, I tried shrimps a few times throughout my life. It was more a local shrimps that still were kind of expensive, but they were super small like that, super tiny. So these huge shrimps that are this size, I tried it only like last year or something like that. Even when I came here to Canada, I still were not buying it because to me it's a luxury food. So I never was considering shrimps or crayfish as the bottom feeders. And I heard that in Western countries, like crayfish is something like, ew, they're bottom feeders, like you don't eat them. But in my culture, it's a food, and it's kind of food for holidays. So when you go to a vacation, you buy crayfish and you boil them, you eat them as crabs, like similar to crabs, and everybody is like loving it. So I just like have different perception on it. I personally do not buy, and I do not cook crayfish because I despise the idea of boiling someone alive. So the shrimps that I buy, it's a raw, not fish. The shrimps that I buy is usually raw shrimps that I cook, but they're like cut. You know what I mean? You buy tails of shrimps. I might sound really weird, but to me, I will feel so bad of like for boiling crayfish alive. You know, like when my mom was doing it a few times in past, I was like, damn, that's very traumatizing. I don't want to do that anymore. I know in Poland they eat fish at Christmas. Did you do something similar? I think that I can eat fish anytime. I don't think there are particular days where you cannot eat fish. Yeah, I do like. I do like shrimps in general. I really like it. I adore cooking like noodles with shrimps, spicy noodles with shrimps. Really, really love it. So yeah. Та Морті, ну що ж ти будеш робити? Ти подивись на нього. I'm allergic to it, but I get throat dehydration, mouth. Oh my goodness. I heard about allergies like that. I'm so sorry. Like, having a food allergy sucks. It sucks. I don't have any major food allergy, luckily, and I cannot imagine what it is like to have a food that can potentially kill you. No, that was Ukrainian. От що ти там м'явчиш, Морті, що таке? Ой, божечки, ну сьо ти. Розорався. А хто розорався, Морті? А хто доїдати буде? Я то кому поклала? Ну, давай. Все. Давай, їж. Давай, я тебе почешу. А ти понюхай хоч трошечки. Що ти носа воротиш? Що таке? Мрау. Мрау. Що таке? Може. А хто їсти буде? Yeah, this is really like, uh, luckily I feel like the shellfish in general is not something you can accidentally eat, but yeah, it's really sad. It's really sad that you don't have this option just in case, you know. Yeah. I never heard of people that are allergic to beef. Is this a like real thing? Боже, що таке? Морті, ну ти ж мене просто. Глянь, Боже, сидить. Ой, молодець, глянь. Ой, Боже, Боже, глянь. Що, глянь, що витворяє. Сидяки, отак, 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 отак. Ой, глянь, глянь, як уже спупилось, все. Ага, все. Ой, глянь, що робимо. Отак, отак. Ага. I'm not sure that I want to go to any party this year, to be honest. And at this moment, I'm not in mood to host it. I really want to sit and play video games, and I want to finish my like little doll house. Finally, I want to maybe, you know, I want to watch anime and play video games during the winter time and work, of course. But I don't think that I'm in a very big mood to see people right now. No sleepovers. Maybe I will change my mind, but at this particular moment, I really want to like be like that. But everything may change. I would love to go on a winter camping. Honestly, that would be really, really awesome. However, I don't know if it is possible. All the national, like all the parks are closed right now. Maybe my friends will allow, like they have property and we may camp on their property. If everybody will agree, you know, if there will be only me who wants to sleep in tent in winter, then I won't go. But because I can sleep in tent in my own backyard. But if everyone will support, we may have a winter camping. But it depends. The charity work, I do have some plans for charity work. I cannot say it right now, but I do have it in plans. I don't know when it will happen, but Морті. Ой, Боже, усілось, он воно. Sorry. Wow. 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 Yeah. О, божечки, що таке? Що б я ото орав? Глянь, Боже, сидить. So he wants me to play with him. He wants to play hide and seek. He wants to play hide, seek, and attack. So yeah. Yeah, he really likes that something has changed in the room, so. Божечки. Що це таке? Все. So yeah, something like that. It's true. Does this happen every day? The play, yeah, we play like this every day. Just not like when I'm very busy, when I have like a day fully busy for work, then no. But if I have some spare moments here and there, and he's very excited to play something like hunt, seek, and attack, something like that, yeah. I love to do it because he really doesn't like the cat toys. I have so many of them and he doesn't like them. He likes to play interactive games when I'm running, when I'm like hiding somewhere and peeking out. Мартюха. А? Wow. Wow. Ага. Ти такого не очікував? Ага, ага. Що це таке? Ні, хто на мене напав? Ой, Боже. Ясно. Okay, guys, I think I will be finishing my live stream very, very soon. We can next time we can do something Christmas related, maybe cooking something Christmassy, like cookies or a pie or something like that. Maybe if I will check the stores and if I find some decoration, I can maybe decorate the house a little bit more. But right today, I feel like installing the Christmas tree, I did a little bit of work and I'm very happy with it. Oh, thank you. I was very happy in the hot tub. I was like, it is so mind-blowing. I'm sitting here in the mountains with this mind-blowing view behind me, and I'm in the hot tub in the middle of like snow, whatever. Not in the middle of winter because it's November. Ой, Боже, Боже, оре, оре. He's demanding the play. So yeah, what I was saying. Yeah, it was mind-blowing. I was very happy to be there at that moment. I was so happy to... Божечки, що ж таке? To share it with you. Sorry. Guys, he's just like... I just can't. Божечки, ясно. Отак, божечки, отак от. Напав. Yeah, he really, guys, we did a good job and Morty is enjoying the Christmas tree that we installed. More hot tub streams. If I would have a hot tub at home, it would be way more often. But for the hot tub, I have to go somewhere. So I cannot do it very often. But when I do it, you guys always keep me company. No, not this time. I don't do stream today on my other side. I will do it eventually. I feel I will do it until the new year. During December, there will be a stream there. So... Mrs. Claus cosplay. I think that I have a Mrs. Claus hat, like a Mr. Claus, whatever, Santa Claus hat. Maybe I can maybe find an outfit. Maybe not for the next stream, because next stream will be still in November, right? It will be in November. Maybe in December. It will be a really, really cool idea. So yeah, thank you very much for coming to my live stream. I hope that the next one will be also like kind of cozy, vibing. Damn, I wish I could have not procrastinated so much with my like Twitch problems, that with the alerts problems. I have to like get there. I have to fix it. Because right now I just don't hear alerts if I'm not near the computer. And the last times when I was streaming from computer, I did not hear alerts too. So something has happened. It wasn't me, because I did everything right, everything worked, and suddenly it stopped working. So I have to fix it. Hope I will get there, guys. So next live stream, maybe it will be IRL. Maybe it will be cooking, maybe it will be continuing of decorating of the room, like pajama stream. Let's call it pajama stream. Maybe the next live stream will be pajama stream, something like around the house. And I hope I will see you in the next live stream. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you so much for being so active. Thank you so much for being so generous and so supportive. Чому мені так подобається, як ти розмовляєш англійською? Ой, я не знаю. Я не знаю, чому тобі так це подобається. Я думаю, що коли я сиджу в цьому топі, людям все подобається, все, що я роблю. So, yeah, I will be waiting for you the next live stream. And what else? I don't remember. Stranger Things. Yeah, I'm very excited to watch Stranger Things. I'm so excited, and I'm currently watching Welcome to Derry. I am liking it. There are some things that I dislike, but who am I to complain? People have created a continuation of the universe for me. I'm not complaining because I absolutely love this universe. So yeah, like there's a lot of nice things to watch during this season. So yeah, thank you guys for coming, and I will see you in the next live stream. Don't forget to follow me on my OF. There is a Black Friday there. The sales are insane. The sales are crazy. So hurry up. And I will see you in the next live stream. Mwah.